Alrighty, make Miss Bellum's cosplay with me. So literally I got this red fabric and this is a skirt that I already have, and I basically just one for one used that as a template. Basically cut out the front, cut out the back and sewed them together. And this is basically how it looks. And to be honest, I didn't even bother with lining on the inside. I was just checking here if like it's gonna be like not too short after I hem the edges, so it's not just raw edges. And then I hopped on over to Mood Society and I found this pattern here. It's called the Nepeta blazer, and I printed that out basically and cut out the pattern parts. I've never made a blazer in my life, so half of this was just me figuring out what am I looking at, like what is this, like what attaches to it. I'm sorry, I don't have a tutorial version. I was lost here, but eventually it does turn into a blazer and I'm super happy about that. But it is not fitting the way I needed to, so I needed to like cinch here by the waist, cinch there by the armpits, so it's not just like a random large triangle there. And then also I just wanted to turn it into a jacket so that it doesn't unravel over time. So like I sewed together where the buttons would normally be, so there you can see it's like a jacket version. And this is the belt that I had initially, but it was not giving. That little itty bitty buckle was not And so it was time to DIY one. I took some popsicle sticks and I cut them up with the little craft knife and glued them all together, and it's like real sturdy too. Like, oh wow. So now I just wanted to like curve the edges a little bit so it's not like super pointy, and there you go. They kind of curve, but I wanted to sand them down so it's actually like a curve instead of like corners, and there it is, kind of sanded down also so that the edges don't just prick you as you use them. So here's the whole thing sanded down, and then I took more wood glue and I used it as a primer thing, I guess, to hold everything together, make sure I'm not going to get splinters from this. And then it kind of has like a shiny finish like that. And then I took some white paint. If you have acrylic, that's even better. The fabric paint is all I had, so painted that white, and then I painted it like the closest thing I had to gold on top of the white. And after many layers of the yellow, here it is. And then I put more wood glue on top to just try stop the fabric paint from cracking, because it kind of cracks. And then there you go. And I was pretty sure I filmed the phone making process, but I cannot for the life of me find the video. But I followed this tutorial here from YouTube to make this little cardboard, and then I like wrapped it like in EVA foam to make this phone, and then I painted it red, and then I took some the white fabric paint that I used for everything to sort of paint the numbers on there. And there we go, Miss Bellum. Ta-da!